Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another MOTOBOB video. So channel views have really been taking off lately, and I thought I'd make a quick video about why that is. I'm pretty interested in stats and that kind of thing on YouTube, so maybe it's of interest to you guys too. So before the weekend I was probably getting about 2,000 or 3,000 views a day, and since then it's shot up to about 10,000, and that means that in total the channel's gone up to about 250,000 views so far. Small fry in the big picture, especially when you set it against some other YouTube channels, but we've all got to start somewhere. Now if you look into it, the majority of those views are from one video, and that was when I first got my GoPro and started vlogging last year. And I was riding through Elephant and Castle, and a couple of police bikers pulled up, some cyclists on my right hand side, and there's a bike lane, segregated one, right over to the left, and one of the police bikers got off his bike, walked over and suggested heavily that the cyclist should get in the cycle lane over there, and he said it might save his life. I just uploaded that thinking, you know, it's one of those silly little interactions that you see quite frequently on the roads in London. But I guess what I didn't think about was that it sets one group of people off against the other. So plenty of motorists and people who generally don't like cyclists in the comments saying cyclists are all idiots or something to that effect. And then you've got cyclists who believe that the policeman's in the wrong because it's not really his responsibility, and also it's totally legal for the cyclist to be over there, and also the cyclist argued that it wasn't really safe to cut across from the left to the right. Like, there's loads of ways that you can slice and dice it, but what I'm interested in is the fact that I think when you've got, you know, one bunch of people arguing with another kind of group of people, I think it pretty much plays to YouTube's algorithm. So when YouTube is looking at what to serve in the right hand side in the suggested videos, on your homepage and in search as well, it looks at a bunch of things. So the most obvious thing is like the title, the thumbnail, the tags you use, are they similar to the stuff that people are already watching? But also they look at things like how long people watch for, what percentage of the video they completed, and also interactions like likes, shares, comments. There's probably a bunch of other factors, much more nuanced than my knowledge of it, that contribute to it. But if there's a video that riles somebody like that, then they're going to watch it, aren't they? They're going to really kind of intently watch it all the way through, and you can see that in the stats. Although it's a short video, people get a decent way through the video before they bail out, compared to like a 10-minute vlog that's not really about anything particularly heated, where your drop-off rate's going to be a lot quicker. And then also, you know, the fact that people are commenting and coming back to comment and interacting with it, again, that can help to push the numbers up. The timing can be weird though with the YouTube algorithm. For some reason it will just pick stuff up. So that video has slowly built in terms of views, and then it's died off, and then it's gone back up, and then it's died off again. So there's no kind of predicting whether it'll do well. In fact, most of my videos, you know, things like the test rides, they do quite well, but it's never in the first week or two after they've been published. It's always after they've got a little bit of momentum, and then they get picked up, you know, and start showing to more and more people. Perhaps that particular video just before the weekend got some sort of threshold that pushed it up to the next level. So yeah, that's why I think that's happened. It's probably not going to last all that long though. Like, I've noticed that these things tend to be quite spiky. It'll go up for a bit and then come back down. And you might be thinking, brilliant, like, must be great to have your channel views increase by 5-fold all of a sudden. But the reality is that when you look at the other metrics of the channel, it doesn't do a great deal for you. And I think the reason for that is that it's not really on topic for me, is it? Like, I try not to post too much of the road rage type stuff. You see the angry comments you get and the kind of judgments that people are making and generalizations. Not really my scene. Like, what I get out of YouTube is having good conversations with people in the comments about the stuff that I'm doing with my bike. Generally they're pretty positive. I know that YouTube is like a nasty old place, and that you know, people like to mix it up on there for sport, but largely I'd say I post pretty sort of non-controversial content, and that creates a good community. But yeah, because those kind of road rage, road incident type videos are few and far between on my channel, the kind of number of people that subscribe is pretty low, or it's not proportionate anyway to the increase in video views. So my video views went up 5-fold, but subscribers probably went up by like a very, very small percentage. They look like they barely changed. And of course there are other ways that it could benefit your channel, like shares to get more views, and you know, the likes and stuff can help, I guess. But again, it's not proportionate. You know, a 5-fold increase in views on a video like that, where it's not really targeted at the audience that you want to engage with, doesn't result in a 5-fold increase in those other metrics. YouTube makes jack all money for me, and that's not really what it's about. So I think probably in the whole time that I've been doing it, I've made like 100 quid, 120 quid on ads. The reason that I make videos is because I enjoy filming and editing and creating stuff, and I also really enjoy motorcycling, so it's like a 2 birds, 1 stone situation for me in terms of enjoyment. But maybe at one stage, like, I'll get enough ad revenue coming in that I'll be able to invest it in the channel a bit more. Like, the amount of time I've put into the channel in terms of hours producing content is, you know, crazy compared to what you get back. But you gotta kind of put the effort in to get it moving. And then of course, you know, buying things like GoPros and that sort of stuff is very expensive, so it doesn't really add up. But as I said, eventually, maybe, you know, even if a small amount of money starts coming in regularly, I can start a build or something. That's my goal. Anything that I make, I just want to put back into making good videos. But anyway, my point is that I think because of the controversial nature of the sort of comments and stuff like that, YouTube doesn't monetize that video, so I don't even get any more money out of it. So I guess what I'm saying is, you know, gets plenty of views, the number of subs has increased ever so slightly. Maybe those are people who are bikers, you know, click through to the channel and want to see more videos like the stuff that I'm actually making, but largely they don't benefit your channel all that much. It's just pure views. I think there's a temptation to do controversial and viral type content and argumentative content, and, like, you know, if someone steps out from between 2 cars, it's very easy to swear at them and get them to kind of react and cause some situation and post that to YouTube. But I don't think it actually results in the sort of interactions that I want to whoa, nearly stalled it, that I want to generate. Anyway, a bit of an update on the channel. Certainly, if you know you've been subbed for a while, let me know what your favourite kinds of videos are. I'm pretty sure it's probably not that kind of stuff. But also, if you're new, because I have had a, you know, bit of a bump since that video started taking off, then let me know what you came for and what you want to see. So yeah, I'd love to hear in the comments below. And if you're new here and you want to see more videos like this, then click subscribe.